Spelling words for the week of November 13th. First word, baby, B-A-B-Y. Lunch, L-U-N-C-H. Note, N-O-T-E. Switch, S-W-I-T-C-H. Tune, T-U-N-E. Story, S-T-O-R-Y. Now we're going to take each of those words and make it plural. Baby becomes babies. Lunch becomes lunches. Note becomes notes. Switch becomes switches. Tune becomes tunes. And story becomes stories. How do we take each word and make them plural? Well, each one is slightly different, but there are some things that always happen. The word baby becomes babies by turning the Y into an I-E-S. Lunch becomes lunches by adding an ES at the end. So anything that ends in H usually gets an ES. Note becomes notes by simply adding an S at the end. That one's pretty easy to remember. Switch becomes switches. Again, it has an H, so it needs an ES. So S-W-I-T-C-H-E-S. Switches. The next word is tune, becoming tunes. We simply add an S on that one too. Story becomes stories by again turning that Y into an I-E-S. Now we're going to see if you can remember those tricks. How do you write the plural form of baby? Here's a hint. Next up is lunch. Turn lunch into the word lunches. Here's a hint again. Now we have the word note, and it needs to be plural for notes. Here's switch. Turn switch into switches. How do you turn the word tune into tunes? Here's a hint. How about story into stories? Which always seems to happen at bedtime. One story becomes, I want many stories. Here are some bonus words. We have crumbs, supplies, and centuries. We don't really have to worry about those, but just in case you wanted to know, that is how you spell them. Now we are going to review how to spell each word. Baby, B-A-B-Y. Babies, B-A-B-I-E-S. That Y becomes an I-E-S. Next up is lunch, L-U-N-C-H. Lunches, L-U-N-C-H-E-S. We just added an E-S. Next is note and notes, N-O-T-E, N-O-T-E-S. That one's easy, you just add an S. Then is switch, S-W-I-T-C-H. Becomes switches, S-W-I-T-C-H-E-S. We just add that E-S because it ends in an H. When it ends in an H, you add an E-S. Next up is tune. T-U-N-E becomes tunes by simply adding an S. Then it's story, S-T-O-R-Y. That becomes stories, S-T-O-R-I-E-S, by changing that Y into an I-E-S. That's pretty important to remember. Okay, we're going to review one last time. Baby, B-A-B-Y. Lunch, L-U-N-C-H. Note, N-O-T-E. Switch, S-W-I-T-C-H. Tune, T-U-N-E. Story, S-T-O-R-Y. Babies. B-A-B-I-E-S. Lunches. L-U-N-C-H-E-S. Notes. N-O-T-E-S. Switches. S-W-I-T-C-H-E-S. Tunes. T-U-N-E-S. Stories. S-T-O-R-I-E-S. So remember, when it's a Y, it turns to I-E-S, like in baby and story. When it ends in an H, like lunch and switch, we add that E-S at the end. For tune and note, we just have to add an S to make it plural. So note becomes notes and tune becomes tunes with just adding an S. I'm going to read the words one last time for you to look at on the screen. I'm going to read the singular form and then the plural form. Then they will just remain on the screen for you to review as long as you like. Baby, babies. Lunch, lunches. Note, notes. Switch, switches. Tune, tunes. Story, stories. You can keep reviewing and spelling them out loud to yourself until you think you're ready to take the test.